Hi, hello. Hello, hello. My voice is hello. Hi Orion. Hi Verza, how are you doing? Hi Seville, how are you doing? You can hear my voice here. Everyone doing this morning if you're in morning. Well, it's 2 p.m. here, but we're doing okay. Thanks for the follow, Matty. Evening 6 p.m. right now. Also sleep through alarm tomorrow. Tomorrow is the week, right? Friday, right? Well, 8 a.m. here, but I'm at work. Are you on the background? I'm happy to be a background noise. They were. Oh, we have Saturday tomorrow. Your voice is cutting. My voice is cutting. Probably because my voice is weird. Been cutting in real life as well. Other than that, it shouldn't be cut. So hope we won't have too much scuff today. How's everyone doing? Fine. Apart from being at work or finishing work. Today we are going to attention. I still haven't finished Inazuma events, and obviously none of the other events that are in Genshin now. Basically, I haven't touched Genshin since the last time I streamed Genshin. Please, Monarch, take this scarf, please. Let's send all the scarf to Monarch. Work then maybe grind pulls for Phoebe on Wua. I haven't returned to Wua in so long. Done with work. Yay, that's the weekend for you now. I changed description. Should be updated. Can we finish an Inazuma event? Genshin Impact. Categories change and everything. Everything should be changed. It is on my end. It did change. I received some merch. The people in the Discord already know, so you've already seen it. But for the people that don't hang in the Discord, Love and Deep Space sent me merch, and that was very nice of them. So I want to show you what I got. One I'm not gonna open, but I'm just like gonna show. I received a Silas badge. Actually, I have to open. Hi, Gabby, and thank you for the hydrate. Actually, I'm gonna open it because it's sparkly. It's actually sparkly. There's the little enfold filigrane. It's official merch. I don't want to break it because it's pretty. But if I show you on camera, you don't. I don't know if you'll see it. Hang on. I don't think you'll see it, but because it's very tiny, but the white is actually sparkly. Really? I don't think you see it on camera. Like even in real life, very light, but it's there. Then I saw this one. I was like, okay, wasn't expecting that, but Dude, I didn't open this one. Hi, little Poocha. Look. Oh, you were in the Discord. I was showing the Silas back. They also sent me. I don't know which please do not ban my channel, but they sent me a fan. And like, yeah. So I wonder how they know it's my favorite. How do they know it was Silas? You don't really see it. That's because you're the biggest fan of Silas. My nickname is in my server. Also. Uh, what do I have? There is nothing that says that Silas is my favorite. How did they know? How did they know to send me Silas stuff? What? And then they said they sent me postcard, photo card. It's from the all the merch is from the opposite. Because it was for the anniversary. So there's nothing with Caleb yet. There's no merch. Your lad's account, maybe? Maybe. Maybe from my lad's account. Possibility. We have Silas. Going on. We have Zane. We have all the for Xavier. And Raphael. And back to Silas. So far, they don't have anything with Caleb. It was very nice of them to. I was surprised that they actually Silas stuff because nothing on Discord or anything says that Silas is my favorite. Maybe they looked at my NG space. It's a possibility. Anyway, that was just like the few little things they sent me, and that was very nice of them. So thank you in fold. My voice is really like I still sound very sick. I'm sorry about that. Before we go to Genshin, I haven't watched Triby's trailer yet. Maybe we're gonna watch Triby's trailer first, and then we do Genshin. But I have to connect with some hair. Oh. logged me out, and that way I can mute the music while we are watching tribute. Apparently, there are some interesting things. I've seen screen caps of it, so might as well watch it live. I love being blasted by the screen. No one said in the surveys that they wanted a black screen when they load things in. Would have been great. Alright. I'm gonna cut the sound. Sound like I have a stuffy nose, but I can breathe. Weird. Oh. Going for an that is not on me. That is incredible. Oh, it's been a day. Alright. Let's switch. So okay. Working now I have oh wow. That Scuff is still here, but it's not I'm gonna leave it like that because otherwise we don't have this. Alright. Let's see. Is this one? This seems to no, there are two of them. This one and this one. I need you to tell me if you something. Thanks for the subby, Steven. Hi, how you doing? We don't. Because I have now you should thanks for the follow, Fabibo. Okay, I don't know who you are, Fabibo, but you sound like a Feywish sprite from Infinity. If you don't know what that is, it's very cute, don't worry. And for those who play Infinity Nikki, do you not think that Fabibo is actually does sound like the name of a Feywish sprite? We have a Feywish sprite with us. I'm doing alright, how are you? I'm doing okay. Still recovering. My voice sounds like I have a stuffy nose, but I don't. So, who knows what's happening? Split full quality. Back to the beginning. We're watching Tribi's trailer and then we hop into Genshin. I still haven't seen Tribi's. That's why. Let's see. Now you should be able to hear.
This is a story from the distant past.
Is that redhead
The era back
Rukadevata?
then was named after gold. And God...
Hang on.
This is a story from the distant past. The era back then was named after gold. And God still walked with mortals. Their tears and sweat fell, granting the world dusk and dawn. But times changed, and calamity fell. Yanisopoulos prayed to the Holy Maiden for a prophecy. Please tell us how to return to those beautiful days of the past. But Trebios knew that the three gods were no longer able to respond. If the Titan who bears the world has already fallen in the flames of war, then who will lift the torch and drive away the long, cold night? If the Titan who guides the people has withered in the deepest dark, then who will take their authority and fulfill the promise of passage? Humans will. I will. I will step through the first crossroads and sail toward tomorrow.
Huh? I've gotten smaller. And there's more of me. Get ready. It's time for us to head out to the west wind.
Toward the proverb revealed by fate. Go and seek the children of humanity with golden blood. Like you, some will be trapped in the past. Some will bury time itself. Some will discard their humanity. Some will forfeit their life. Some will become utterly alone. Some will lose everything. Trebios, the first demigod, set out toward tomorrow until your calls break through the darkest gloom.
There's a lot of text to transcribe. So this is really Nahida, right?
Gold.
This is literally just Nahida. Rukadevata becoming Kusanali and Ida. And she has like multiple versions of herself. And although we have one Nahida, we also have plenty of Aranaras. You get my, like, redhead, Rukadevata, and Nahida. And in the live stream, Tribi was sitting on the swing, just like Nahida. So she really is the Honkai Star Rail Nahida. She has to. The whole of Enforus is so Genshin. The whole of Enforus is Genshin, I'm sorry. The Black Tide is straight up forbidden knowledge. Anaxa looks like he's from Kenria. Like, the Grove of Epiphany is literally Sumeru. This is Rukadevata, but redhead. Like, her pupils are flowers, like Nahida. Still not need to start the new HSR. Me too, I finished yesterday the first version of Enforus, so I didn't really know that. I didn't play it. I only played Genshin. Well, you sound like a Fae with sprites. Look to that I love you in every universe. Named after gold, as in Rhine-daughter? No, I don't think so. It's Chrysos heir. So this is the age of gold. The golden age. Hayden did such an amazing yeah. Hayden was amazing. They're doing an awesome job about doing all the voices for Trebios. Trebios is the real form. Apparently, yeah. Course is based on English mythology, a lot of Americanaria and Celestia time. Themes in 3.0. Yes. I think the whole of it is indeed based on ancient Greece. If you go into like the first part where we start the abyss, it looks so much like Enkanomiya. It has the vibes of Enkanomiya. It obeys the laws of Enkanomiya's sun and moon, night and day. The Black Tide, Forbidden Knowledge, etc., etc. I mean, Enkanomiya is supposed to be inspired from ancient Greece. The first civilization in that. Also, if you didn't notice, when you grab the nymphs on Enforus, they turn into like little cow emojis and stuff, and then they disappear like digitally. So I do think that the whole of Enforus is just a simulation in a way, which is really close to Genshin in so many ways. Other one just a gameplay or
Good morning. Good evening. Good sunny days. Good rainy days. Hello you. Hello me. Hello everyone. To protect the mail from devastation? To me. To me.
need I say anything? Do I really need to say anything here? So all the people that for over a year, maybe two, that have been calling me crazy, have been insulting me in comments in my videos, that have been delusional, that no, Genshin is not connected to Honkai. Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rail, yes, because they're both Honkai games. But Genshin has nothing to do with the Honkai game. And when I presented proofs of like connections between Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, they were like, they're just reusing assets. That's because Hoyo is lazy. Needless to say that, again, I was right.
Maintain peace on our expedition. We ride on the.
Don't you think that this? Obviously, it's supposed to be Nihility, but kind of looks like Solo Zero, except it's like round and not. Well, you get what I mean. But it's interesting.
We ride on the spaceship traversing Amphibious! Trippy said his word, Trian beats the baddie! Yeah, that's how it works! Away we go!
They're really cute. The rainbow bridges thing.
Watch this! The big one's coming! It's gonna be you! Behind. Underestimating us will cost you!
Stop. Notice how the passage is a triangle. Is obeying the form of the catch we have in.
Underestimating us will cost you! See?
Get something? Have other when this shouldn't be possible in Forest.
Aggie, you have a secret message! Come get it!
They are adorable. And I like the fact that since there are many, we are forced to use most of the time they to talk about trivias, and they are using we and not I, which respects the fact that the voice actor, Aiden, is non-binary, and they go by they them. That's a nice little addition to it. It's literally Genshin. Yeah. Oh, but the games aren't linked. Oh yeah, explain this then. I've been posting so many theories with proof and everything, and the thing is that when people just don't want to believe because it doesn't coincide with what they have in mind, they just cannot be convinced. They will just reject it. You'll be like, but this is proof A plus B, like 1 plus 1 equals 2. This is like legit proof. And be like, no, I think 1 plus 1 equals 3. And I think you're wrong. And I think you're crazy to say equals 2. Basically, that's what it is. Are we looking at HSR or Genshin? The stars hanging from the sky reminds me of Simulon Catastrophe. Thank you for the follow, Everfull, by the way. She is really cute. She's like Nahida and Klee. This is what I said in the Discord. I said she's like Nahida and Klee. And someone else that's matching the characters, like Hoyoverse is a multiverse, and they're saying like this character in Honkai Impact is this character in Honkai Star Rail and this character in Genshin Impact, basically. And she said something about Tribi. How about Tribi was Paimon and Elf Elysia from Honkai Impact? And I said, well, I think like Tribi is like Klee and Nahida at the same time. Klee because of the red and the gameplay, but elf ears. But other than that, I think she's more like Nahida. And it turns out that she really is close to Nahida because, well, Trivius was a full-grown human. And then they divided themselves many parts. They're not triplets, actually. They were supposed to be like so many. there were many more than just the 3 that we have now, apparently. But they in the game it says that they went ahead. I love the respect for their VA being well. When it's singular, sometimes it's is refers to as especially by Trailblazer, but 3B themselves usually use we because there are many. But yeah, anyway, I was right once again. Surprised, not me. Not surprised. Like not to be like full of myself or anything. Like tired that I say things. I see things. I say things, and people just don't listen to me. And they rather call me crazy. It's not nice to be called crazy all the time. That you're reaching and that you're stretching and you're inventing things when it's right there. Right in front of your eyes, but to see it. Soon Riceley will be pulling for Riceley on behalf of Seville, because I already have Riceley. And they have a pretty good stash. So we are sure that he's gonna come home, but will be an easy win or not? We don't know. 305 wishes. That's insane. It's a lot. One Riceley, one weapon, or do you aim for more? I don't know if that will be enough for more than just one Riceley and one weapon. I haven't done that. I haven't finished that. We have days. I haven't done that. That's the story quest. Okay, let's continue in the Inazuma event.
The scenery is wonderful.
And I've also learned that this event is not in co-op. I'm very sad about it. I'm very sad about it. Oh, also about Tribi, I wanted to say something. I didn't want to interrupt the video at some. I already had interrupted it a few times, but I'm aiming for C1R1, but multiple. Welcome. So no C0R0, right?
I carry memories of my home.
There's 2 Risleys and 2 weapons.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Yeah. About Tribi. There's something. It's the fact that she is the priest of Janus, right? The Titan of Acid. Right? And we saw them walk through the gates of Genshin. And we also saw the Rainbow Bridge, which they were riding with the rocket. We have this thing in Norse mythology.
Surely enough to convince
the bridge that links Asgard to Midgard. The Bifrost. Rainbow Bridge. So, the loading screen of Genshin, probably a materialization of the Bifrost. Which means that Tribi is essentially able to go out of Enforius and to go into other universes. How? I don't know. But we also have outside of N4. We also have Herda that keeps talking about the imaginary leakage phenomenon, which, in my opinion, is already
Wherever in
enough
this
proof
world I
that
roam, I carry memories of my home.
the different worlds
This blade.
of Hoyoverse
It is the last link
are
I
indeed
have
connected.
to the land
They
of my
bleed
birth.
onto each other, basically. I'd explain the thing that if they are bubble worlds in a way and are maintained by an ether anchor, the ether anchor is a stable place in the Sea of Quanta. The Sea of Quanta is very unstable, but with an ether anchor, creates a space that's stable enough, but stable only for worlds that are similar enough. The worlds that are not similar enough are discarded. And the smallest world, when getting close to another bubble world, will have more influence into that world than the reverse. That reminds me of a Hexen Circle witch. Well, yes, of course. The Hexen Circle witches are the ones that are conducting Irminsul explorations.
This scenery
It is canon that
Surely
Alice
enough to convince anyone to
is
become a wanderer.
regularly, casually traveling outside of Tevat. And it is canon that we have Octavia, the Wanderer Witch. That is almost never in Tevat. Because she's in another universe or world. And I said that basically Octavia is because she's the 8th. Actually, we don't. She's not even the 8th witch. So why would she be named Octavia? We don't know her name. We are assuming that is Octavia.
There are leaves around.
And
I
then
need
she's
just
O.
the tune to accompany them, if you wish to
But
hear
Octa is 80. And Herta is member 83 of the Genius Society. So Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, looks like a Hexen Circle Witches. And in the Hexen Circle Witches, we have Octavia, the Wanderer that's never coming to Tevat. I remember seeing a theory that Ether and Lumine were emanators of Machiavelli. Well, there are similarities for sure between Kalos and Stel and Ether and Lumine. There's also the thing that Ether in Orphic mythology is the father of Kalos. That plays a part in people thinking. We also have like evidence that the Sun Chariot was probably the Astral Express. And we saw the twins coming into Tibet as stars, like shooting stars. And we know that the Astral Express disguises
Wherever in
itself
this
as a
world
shooting
I
star.
roam, I carry memories of my home.
Or shooting
This
stars.
blade. It is the last link I
Oh.
have to the land of my birth.
You know. What were we supposed to do? There's the Toma then. Oh, Toma. Alright, let's add another elemental reaction here.
Toma is the best!
Yes, Toma is the best. There are absolutely nice of you, but it's all thanks to Akitsuyu that I came up with this in the and that was all you.
Anything for Boss Toma.
Aww.
Whoa! Guess this team really hit it off.
The Toma event. That is unvoiced, sadly, but we miss Toma.
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
How about he fixes me, huh? Sorry. I have Ito to thank, actually. He introduced me to Kozo in the after you. that day. We didn't get to see each other courage, but they're very friendly. Thanks for the sub. Thank you, Fabibo. Sure, I mean, the opportunity was right there. All I had to do was mention the Mikawa Flower Festival. Help right away. They even showed up bright and early this morning.
That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time.
So, what are you planning for the game? It kinda sounded like you're making a sequel to Kitsuyuge.
Yes, but with a bit of Mondstadt in it. I suppose it's a spiritual sequel of sorts. It's a combination of... Call it Akitsuya Parson. You taking you a long time to come up with that name. It's pretty simple actually, just swing the racket to hit the balls back where it came from. Also, this is tennis.
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Good question. The Lady Guji said that the Lady Guji did say that reminiscing nostalgic memories is a form of dreaming, right? Literally Wii Sports tennis. For many years after leaving Mondstadt, the only place I could experience. Once I was old enough to go home, too much had changed. My age, my mindset, whatever it was to do the Harpasta, gone. So I suppose you could say Akitsu Harpasta, childhood dream, many years making. Put him back in Mondstadt. Throw him to D-Luke, and they're gonna play together. Make them play together. Oh, and in the playtest stage, I added a few characters that often appear in Fairy Tales and Dreamscapes. Hopefully that reinforces the theme a bit more. Wanna give it a try? Or...
White fur, yellow fur, get ready!
I don't know why Miko doesn't like to be called Auntie Pink. I think it's cute. Right. I'm gonna do this round. Or if you want to play... or anyone. You'll lose vitality if you are hit by Harpasta. Pasta! or oncoming bullet barrier. And move or dodge. Fail. Severely reach 0, but you... or if you complete the challenge in this state. Okay. Increase the damage of your Harpasta turn. Perfect return. Find the right timing, return distance and angle to perform perfect return. Charge return. Heal. Movement speed greatly. I'm logged in when I'm not. I'm chronically online. Can accumulate fever by return. Okay. Oh, okay. Cute. Why are there so many boars? Oh. Missed it. It really is Wii Sport. I'm not really good at it. Oh, the boars are the public? That's funny. They kind of look like Cleve. Yeah. Oops. Hey, that was enough. I don't need to charge them. They lied to me.
Time to go.
Can't even move up and down. Oh, I don't think it's like it would help me, to be honest. Hi, thanks for the follow, Ari? Thanks for the follow and welcome. And thanks for the follow. Your local weeb says hi. I say hi to you too. Maybe I should clear the other ones. That way. Hang on. I say I clear the other one. I clear the story. Then we can clear this one in co-op and then we go farming. How's that? Is that okay with you? Hi, how are you guys doing? Yep, okay. Haven't done Mizuki and Okomi yet. I'm still missing an EM circuit for
Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu
Itlali.
Koban. How are things going over here?
Oh, sorry for, moving at my own desk. I'm okay, thank you. Try to form an EM goblet. We're still at the same point, trying to find an EM goblet. By the way, I'm doing alright today, or is there an awful amount of delay? Of course, got nothing because it's not funny otherwise. I'm okay, thank you. And good kitty, yes, she's trying to nap. Oh, we have a Miko here. The one, no, the one with the kitsune mask. I don't think it's that one. Not bad. We've made a lot of progress. Miss Mizuki is very experienced, and Gyobu Koban's abilities are simply astonishing.
Piece of cake. Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
That reminds me, the Yashiro Commission chose dreams as the theme of the competition. Do you think that was targeted at us?
Huh. Using dreams to test a dream eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
Static sound. Come back. Okay. Muted. Do you hear anything here? No. Only one activated and my mic. all that is active. It can be like two sources. If it's better. They knew we wanted to use this as an opportunity to advertise our game, but now it's a competition. It means if we lose, our game will be overshadowed by the winner. And if we win, she gets a share of the profits as the investor. Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills is on top of her game.
Wow, that's a lot of scheming.
Sound should be back. Tell me if it's still icky.
Screaming?
Definitely when the characters speak. Alright, so maybe.
On the other hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Was there a static here? There's only just end the game. So it shouldn't be. There's an ad coming in 1 minute. Muted? If I do this, does it change anything?
As for Yai Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms.
There too. Audio. I really don't know where the problem is. Honest. The sound is not too loud, so it's not like saturating. I don't see what's wrong. The ad ends 1 minute. There's a problem. I really cannot tell what's. Because at some point when they were recording, like the Arc Quest and all, there were static in their dialogue, but I don't hear it. You hear it. I do this. Take. Winner takes all, huh? I suppose it works both ways. Definitely has the lady all over it.
My guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Fun. Kyobo Koban likes fun.
And I suppose that's the purpose of the game after all. For now, let's focus on making our game the best it can be. No more static for now. I literally don't know what's causing that. I don't think I had problem with lads the other day.
Good idea. So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fried tofu.
I think I might know who the little fox is.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
Well, the design was Miss Mizuki's idea, but then I'm completely on board. Sometimes the only way to meet a challenge is with a challenge of your own. Fire with fire, huh?
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Or wonderful, right this way. I think this one is gonna be the cutest. Try the kitsune to the okay. So okay, we're on Enforce. Got it. We are about to use Oronix's power to complete that challenge. Oh, okay. Let's... The game caused me some headaches. Really? Oh. I didn't realize. Feel good. Get the tofu. And go. That jump was... Get that. Back here. Wait. Okay, I just needed to take it up. I thought that I needed to place it. There. It is cute. Love it. The more you go on with, well, obviously, the more you go on, the harder it will be. There's a mushroom. Gotcha. Nope. Not gonna catch me. Okay, he got me. Didn't really time that. Okay. We are ready. Yes, what? Are you not happy? Excuse me. not be a bed for a cat. Yeah, by the way, I was asking, is my cam lagging today or is it fine? Cam is good, that's great. Do they go the other way as well? 8 is it? Okay. That was absolutely stupid. That high. Alright. You're not making it easy. She's laying on my hand again. That wasn't. I should just. It's not hard, it's just a question of timing. Okay, they're doing the other way. Or. Really? And I need to remember to switch. So close. So close. No, I forgot. You know how hard it is to with a cat putting their weight on your hand, on your plate. And I'm assuming A and this are just annoying. There's absolutely nothing. Great. And we have a double jump. That jump is 2. Take back what I said. It's not my favorite minigame. Alright. Almost. There. Away. Said, I see you playing with a fox, but what about me? She's literally mad because my hand is moving. I get for being distracted. Alright, next one. There! Oh! Wow! I do it more easy when I don't have a cause an entire body weight. I say ma. Why do I speak with a British English? Russ Ramen Master suffered the loss of a full day's earnings due to dining and dashing customers. Will descend into a fury of the nightmare states and continuously chase the little kitsune. Will be knocked out upon coming into Master. He's... Why don't you go see your grandma? She's in the kitchen. Why don't you go see your grandma? Huh? Reading and crossword. Bothering her. Because it's not comfortable enough. Laying on the table. Don't seem uncomfortable. This is a culprit. Purring really hard. I don't even know if you can hear how hard she's. She's not guilty. She is. And she's back. She won't take no for an answer. In the sweet dream state, if you're careful, you may be able to hop on its borrow length. Where will work? In charge of transport who will walk to and home. Prone to nightmares due to overwork. Totally not relatable. Will descend into a fury in the nightmare state. And the little kitten will contact her. However, habit swap goods can also be paid to. Okay. And how's the nightmare? Where is the werewolf? I think we can get her to go pick tofu. Now? Ah! Okay. I didn't think he will. That was necessary. Okay, I'll jump on your head. I maybe you're tofu first and can't even see my keyboard. So now she's not laying on my hand, she's just like laying straight up in front of me. So I don't see anything. Tofu acquired. Now, path get to the other one. No way, this is high enough. No, she doesn't want to play, she wants to sleep. One stays going to nightmare, right? No, it doesn't. I go to the other. This isn't enough. I don't think I can jump that way. To the sides. Here, maybe. Can jump that high. That far. No. Think. Matter. They are cannot. I go. Isn't high enough. Am I being stupid and missing the evidence solution? I touch them, die. Cannot jump that far. He's not high enough. Girl or moving in dream mode. Oh, damn, I got it. I got it. I was just blind. It's just blind. Now, the other way. And I was really just blind. I was really missing the evident answer. Are you just okay now? There. Happens to the best of us. Me just blind. They are alternating. Okay, this is a Nikki puzzle. This is a Nikki puzzle. That was mean. That was mean. Nice. And that was stupid for me. Right. Like some. Yep. I think I might as well die because my save's up there. My save is. This is a small ass block. This part trolled me several times. I think this one was the easiest, but probably because I'm used to the Nikki puzzles that are exactly like that now. Alright, what do we have here? These are both nightmares. Well, can't see any other platforms. So it's gonna be on the which side? Go. This one is gonna be hard. They are blocking me. Got it. I need to go that way. They don't change direction. gray ones don't change the... Why did I press that key? When you're an idiot. You're that key. I went too far. Get on the Instagram blog. Lucky, we don't have lives. Up there. Go get stuck here, then jump on, then dip. Get here. Ow! How am I supposed to get on those? If they're literally blocking me, so how am I supposed to get there? Die. If I wait for them to be fully passed, I can jump on. And if I head work. Okay. Here. Get here. Instagram, they have the same color. They have the same color. All right. The crows. Do. Okay. Sir, you're. Sir, please. The middle. On. Me. Alright. This one is. Oh, I got it. So they need to be on that. So first of all, I grab the tofu. Then I make them chase me. Oh, it was a little bit too over there. Alright. Plate is done. But now, how do I go up there? Once it's unlocked, it's unlocked. So I managed to 2 of them. Then it shouldn't be a problem. able to. No. No. Okay, perfect. There. Should be, yeah. Here. Yeah, that wasn't too hard. Oh, this one is just gonna fall to its. Okay. Alright. They keep coming. Okay, we are sacrificing squirrels now. Alright. So I'm guessing that I have to guide the squirrel. No. It's occupied. In. Alright. Like a pinball. Yeah, me too. I think it's annoying. Okay, we'll do the next squirrel. I have to make sure that they are not in walls. Be in the wall. Correction. There. And apparently I... Yeah, we were completely sacrificing the squirrels. Well, it's not too hard. I was just blind for a moment, but... Oh, I'm so not finishing the event today. But I will have to finish it because it ends in 2 days, so... Is it better if I continue the story or the minigames? Go back to... Thanks for people for gifting a sub. Granny Mike. I don't think they're here, but if they're here, I give a thing. Well, then no. Oh. No. Am I safe? No, I'm not safe. I thought I was safe. Interval. Oh, that's not gonna work. How do I not? No, let me through. Okay, I think I know how to do. I know how. Here, and then you jump across. I don't have the time. Okay, I get it. No, let me get my tofu. Got it. That's great. Okay, now we are sacrificing crows. Okay. Let's. I don't want to sacrifice Mephisto. How do I stop him from sacrificing him? I have to wait. So cool. But I cannot. I get it. Has to be. And I have to guide them. Oh, no, no, no. It's in place. That one got me confused. Like 10 minutes trying to figure it out. Will they ignore the. Really? Like I think that the early ones were more difficult in timing, but these are easy. Page. There. Okay, and I'll get crushed. Okay, got it. I mean, there was no way. Another way. Alright. No, no, no. I wanted to come off. Rain. That's what it is when I don't think about my path. Safe and get up and jump. Miko, can you be faster? Right. Now. Run, Miko. Jump. Okay. We got it. Oh, we're done. Everything. Wouldn't it be great to have a claim all button? That one's done.
Alright, we checked out each of the games. Want to give any of them another go? If not, let's head back and find Miko.
We can finish the rest after, right? If I continue with the story, I can still finish the minigames after, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, there was
Well,
a ladder.
did you get a good look at all the games?
Oh?
Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ears. Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
Can you remind me what was Sayu's? Oh, it was like in On and Forest. Okay. Well, it was frustrating and hard, but I think I preferred.
Hmm?
When I said this one would not be my favorite, I lied. Quickly cut yourself off upon a sharp look from.
What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me, did it come from Miss Soul of the Deep, or my dear old friend?
Going to charge them from using your likeness, are you?
Not a bad idea. But I'm more interested in seeing how this plays out, which means turning a blind eye. For now.
Until you can get your hands on money. Or fried tofu.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
Say was my favorite, surprisingly. I mean, I think it would be my second favorite. And sorry, but I'm a fan of Annie's.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yai Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through. You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
But I would say that On and Flores,
Wow,
those were
time
really my
really
favorite.
flew by today. It's so late already. The game booths were cool, But the food was even better. There were vendors selling dongo milk, tricolor dongo, rice cake soup, you name it.
Of course, you care more about the food than most.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold.
That's something you finish, right?
No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
This really feels daughter. She wants something and then she's like taking one bite out of it. Then you have to eat the rest. Thanks. Enjoy the soft and chewy texture of the segment of the people around you. Almost tastes better than usual.
Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
Oh, would you look at that? It's like a Natlan. Didn't have those before. Do now. Wow. Could it be that the theory I talked about with Orion in Discord is going to be right? Before we carry on, I'm gonna explain very quickly. Is that we just saved Natlin, saved Lord of the Night, restored the Night Kingdom, purged the ley lines, but the ley lines in Natlin are still very few and weak, right? So anyway, we went to the UA for Lantern Rite, and oh, wow, what a coincidence! The ley lines are and the border is going haywire. Without fixing. And Ningguang says that maybe something to do with the ley lines. She heard about it. What happened in that? And with Orion, while we were doing the Lantern Rite, I said, on the bed, this is what's going to happen. We are going to go on an event in Inazuma. We're going to face a problem with the ley lines. We're going to go next to either Fontaine or Mondstadt. And we're going to face a problem with the ley lines. Both. Then we're going to go back to Sumeru at some point. And we're going to be like, yo, Nahida, what's up with the ley line? And then we're going to finish by the summer event, and we're gonna meet Dainsleif back to Natlin and be like, yo, what the fuck with the ley lines? Before heading into Nezhnaya. The order is not really set. I said Mondstadt, then Fontaine, because usually there's Windbloom, and last year there was the festival, the movie festival, which is if it's still like the same and they're basing it on the French film festival, it's in May. And Sumeru was Fontaine was the summer event last year. Sumeru was the year before that. So we should expect a summer event in Natlin. Normally, the last one. And in between, we could expect Sumeru. Or we have Sumeru summer event because, you know, Kenria is underneath, and the last time we saw Dainsleif, and where we learned about the Loom of Fate, meeting Caribert, etc., etc. But basically, this is how I see it pan out. That being said, since we have Yansa was dripped, and Teresa are both from Natlin, then the order might change and we might go back to Natlin first, then Windbloom Fontaine, then Sumeru. Summer event. Maybe. The order is like just speculation. But the thing is that in each of the nations in the future events that we're gonna have, it's gonna have a problem about ley lines and how this will corrupting the ley lines, like in Natlan. And she's back. That's why you saved one for me. You've run out of more to bite. So
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late?
that is not a someone. This corrupted by the.
Huh. Their clothes look kinda weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned?
Lady.
Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Do you need the sword or do you need the samurai? Orion. Do you want me to confirm that, or do you want to discuss? We're gonna go a little bit further. And we'll come on, shout. Wow. Now they're having some cool action. Both actually. Oh, we're going on party mode.
What was that for? That
Right.
attacked us out of nowhere! Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler!
Do you have to run all over the place though? Oh, okay, it removes my energy. Okay. I hate when they just like all over the place. Party mode gave me Natlan local legend flashback. It was giving me that time, that event where we had to fight against Oromaru. I think you were not playing. And this dagger. I know this feeling. I've felt it several times before. We're gonna fight with a Mango. It's better than the Soul Blade. Dream.
Traveler? Hey, are you alright?
What just happened?
Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear. But then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
I'm fine now.
Whew. You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
And that thing, Traveler said, oh, it's sweeter than usual. Saw a dagger. Really, I heard the sound.
Also, what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining.
Hmm?
What's wrong?
But the thunder wasn't. Oh, lucky she didn't.
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
Lucky she didn't blast us like the first time.
Hey, Komora! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night.
I wish the devs would finally give us archive like, oh yes, conventional memoir. That would be so good. There are so many events that I would like to replay. Even for me as a creator, that's like so useful because I could play the scenes and record them and use them, you know? That would be so much easier. And not to mention that that event in Dragonspine with Albedo that acted as Albedo's story quest. Because we don't have an Albedo story quest. It was the event and it was so good. Even the rewards. I mean, you can still get the rewards, but like you don't have the limited time. Golden Map Help. Yeah, I didn't do the first one. I didn't play second one though. Everyone is saying, "Oh, the first one is like the best event ever." I didn't get to play it.
Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow.
And I think it's like not too much to ask since that's been a thing in HSR since the beginning.
Komora.
They are able to do it.
Komora?
What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Komora, weren't you...
Fully missed.
over there just now?
Because I know Mizuki is supposed to eat nightmares, right? That's her thing. But even with Mizuki, they talked about Natlan, the Abyss. Like the people that were basically traumatized by the Abyss. When they went Night Warden War. Right? So I do think it's connected. And we have to wait. Waiting. And it's past midnight, so I have to go that way. Skip an entire day. There are so many optimizations that would be so easy for everything. And there's a survey somewhere. I don't know where. You should go to A. Ryan's file because she made a video about it. So she tells you. Fill it up.
What happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miku and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
So you could actually put in that survey suggestions about things like removing farming limitation domains, being active certain days. Oh no, I don't have time for you. Cough. That kind of thing. Are you gonna... Oh, great. I love walking changes. Beautiful. When there are no fatui here. Pushing me. Oh, see. Oh no, I'm walking in water like...
Time to go.
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be
Ayaka's
replaced by
drying
them
her
within
socks.
3 days.
That's just a folk tale. It's not.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the gist.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger?
In general terms, we call that changelings, and they take children. Kappa do.
Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night? The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? They're not here yet.
There's like nobody.
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh!
Sorry, I didn't. It's coming.
Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games.
Time we had someone suspicious like this Sparkle, so.
He snuck away again. Do you think he might be...
Follow him.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Don't jump to
Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Okay, so first of all, don't you miss the time where in the events follow someone? We actually played that part. And we had to sneak around. Also, this is Kujo's. Now the fact that they used real story. See, find any other clues?
Sarah?
Ah, good morning, you two.
Hazel! What's going on here?
I was wondering who was daring enough to sneak up on one of our detectives. Maybe I should have you. Guess that makes us the hunted. We love Hazel. Traveler Paimon. Sneaking, that was
Forgive me, ma'am.
It wasn't the best
I have
gameplay,
failed
but
as a detective.
we did something.
I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Need more training. Considering the traveler's skill default. Oh. Thank you. We didn't do anything.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Hazel's involved.
Please, Hazel from the basement. He was on banner not so long ago. Well, about that... Unfortunately, my orders prevent me from sharing that with you.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
Sarah and Hazel are so rival patient. Only one person. Orders come from Steven. Do you think we're stupid?
An astute observation, Traveler. Tell her the truth.
Thank you, A.
What? The Shogun is
That's A.
You recognized me with a single glance?
It's your voice. Shogun, we still haven't completed the
It
investigation.
matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the Traveler. Her gaze, her presence, her mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need her help.
Thank you. I'm flattered, A. Understood. And with the... Okay, I don't read dialogues now. Okay, still here. My bad. An investigation team was sent to survey a piece yesterday. The Stereo Commission received a report that in the field. Only that, but the group appeared trapped in an endless night.
No, please!
It's literally like the hallucinations that the warriors of Natlan were in after the war. If I was not married to the Tsaritsa, and oh, I would marry.
Stay away!
Yeah, this is exactly what happened after the war in Natlan. They're having the same. We detected intermittent trace type power. Found all the traces outside.
What?
2 week of the festival. Fortunately, it's not famous about the suspect culprit has the ability to form, allowing them to. They may have already. If we call off the festival, we may give them a chance to escape amid the chaos. Even the slightest movement could alert them, knocking down the festival back, which would endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
Okay, so we are going for the Aglaia strategy. Don't say anything.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
They attack again. A very valid concern. Last night we dispatched a group locked off nearby under the pretense. That's why there was nobody. Even the almighty Shogun taken himself to patrol the area all night.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize. You should not have had.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
We guessed that it was.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
The thing is, it's kind of complicated in the way that it is a festival about yokai humans. Yokai are using their powers to make the games. So obviously there are traces of power. Means if the culprit infiltrated festival grounds, they can still be. The only people close to the grounds, one here, the only people close to the grounds, staff and assistants staying.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is that what you need help?
The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
I need the sound, the Among Us sound. I don't have it.
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position.
Insert Among Us sound, the sus one.
But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I'll do
Thank
my
you.
best.
I truly hope
My
the
job to
situation
take care
is
of
not as grave as it seems.
this whole world.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can learn that way, so I think way to sleep onto the. It's better for us to be at the scene if something goes wrong. Yeah, the Shogun is here to figure for that. If she arrives at certainly stir.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
Move your thought.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Another one. Somehow a scheme seems more.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
One of my ads. Takeaway. The rest. This was like part 2. No, these are the games. That was just Act 1. Are you?
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear. So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
So far seems in character. Chiboshi, that's not a nice thing to say to a friend. Sayu's probably just because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? I can start thinking about the end stages in the meantime. It's been forever since we've done something fun together.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try. White fur, yellow fur.
Whoa, you guys are bright. You're bright and early.
Yeah, well, the Traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
Still, you don't need to make anything, so what's the rush?
Yeah, if the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency.
You're being too deceptive.
Oh, no, it's just... The Traveler really wanted to see you!
Seriously, Paimon? No? Why?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
Why does the Traveler at Paimon talk so much? What kind of an excuse is that?
White fur acting super strange.
Time to change the topic. Oh, I was just thinking about the Aranara. Minded of a certain meaning. I think the Aranara's was in Yoimiya's second story quest that I have done. I haven't done any of Yoimiya's stories, to be honest. And I haven't done Sayu's hangout event. This is Sayu. main quest. And this is probably in I like the Arbonoras. Oh, you know what? Me too. I thought about adding them to our dream theme and everything. In the end, the IG just went together.
Nara? Yum!
No, it's not a food. The Arnor are a small yokai friendly and can actually that describes you too. If I ever go to Sumeru, I'm sure you'll be considered good Nara. Second star request of healing music. I haven't done it.
Good banana? Sumeru, huh? The dreams there are supposed to be special. Did you witness a dream or something? Maybe it could give us some inspiration, and we wouldn't have to think so much.
Sorry, that dream is a little hard to describe, don't you think? Sometimes when there are too many feelings in a dream, it's really...
Alright. I was just wondering what kind of dream it was, that's all.
I guess it was the kind where a lot of things happened. Anyway, it's a long story. How about we wait until Charlotte and I can... Sounds good. Oh shoot, where did the time go? We have so many levels to design today.
Oh, we should get out of your hair then. Good luck, everyone. Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play. Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
I remember the origin.
Oh yeah, totally. It was... what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
And whose fault is that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Pretty surprising that Toma was not the first here.
Hey Toma, we were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Oh, looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Philosophy?
Oh, Boss can explain that one.
Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
I don't deserve that much praise, but when it comes to the talking part, I guess I'm the for your questions.
Time
oh
for
no.
an interview.
The glasses? Yeah, the glasses. Detective Paimon.
Into you?
Ask away, judges. What do you think is the most interesting game? Designed this game with anyone in mind? Well, from a design standpoint, one.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
Oh, you're absolute. Then allow me to revise my answer. I get target audience children.
Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and there.
Second would be active adults.
Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game.
Next would be older adults, 40 to 60, especially those in need of. Okay, this is really Wii Sports.
Older adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this.
Finally, we have elderly people still full of life that would 1,008.
Ah, okay. Wait. That includes everyone.
I mean, that was his first. Can't forget about the yokai, right? This game is and
But not for Ioroi.
because it's trying to catch you. I'm guessing. Besides, you seem to agree with each, unless you.
Next question.
Like, trying to con Toma is a bad idea. So there you have it. I hope that answered your question.
Whoa, not a single stupor.
Never underestimate housekeeper. I'm sure the interview is on one part. Game yourself. Reminds me, I should probably get back to the page. Wanna give it a try? Done?
Yes, Boss Toma.
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
And the one with the Dream Eater. I'd have thing. They're not here.
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early.
You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady?
Soul Lady.
Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
You have questions for me, I presume?
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Sounds like you already know why we're here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident. Okay. When I saw you around the venue just now, it wasn't hard to connect. I mean, she's smart, but like both feet in the plate. Me. As for what you want to know.
Energy? Oh, the numbers you write in your diary.
In a tree? Dry berry?
Oh, sorry.
No. So we can leave it there, right? Don't need to add. I would. Yep, all good. As for fun, it was in the shrine. Imagine he.
Yobo Koban is a criminal?
No, of course not. You're in the clear.
In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
I'm being harassed. This is harassment. This is straight up harassment. You could be like, oh, just ignore your cat. Just ignore her. This is what happens when I ignore her. And not give her what. Don't talk or no. Left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it's investigation. Lady! Oh, as she left, I heard her whisper and ordering me around. Just think she is. That's Miko, yeah. Please, no. That's enough. That's enough. No way. She's stepping on the keyboard and everything. Surely needed an expert on nightmares to help. He guess that.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki!
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
You finish up.
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like this, I want 30% on profit.
Oh, greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making a joke like that, you're the only one in Inazuma who would do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
It's called experience, Nico. A cunning old fox knows another cunning old fox.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
What did you do last night?
Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Even so, I think you should take a break. Kubana night. I learned a lot yesterday. Can't have our develop not come our vision.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams! Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one.
Nope.
Well,
not
enough
on that
about
one.
the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined.
It feels like that movie, Whisker Away. You know, when the girl wears a cat's mask. And the cat, like, wanted to steal her face and a human anymore. Kind of feels like that movie.
In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
Did she just call Heizu not professional enough? Unrelated, but I saw the back. See, I'm screwed. Very, very screwed. Well, we are not in this together.
But that sounds dangerous.
Good luck.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. as they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand. That is our chance.
How do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
Public opinion. Hey. It's the Shogun! Almighty Shogun is here in person? He's having trauma flashback to have to, like, being almost executed and having to drag us away.
So this was your plan, Miko?
The wifeys.
Well,
slay.
not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
The Almighty Shogun's presence is bound to cause a stir of struggling to maintain files, but step into open. And it means a detective can slip into the retinue without turning any head at all. In the presence of the Shogun, those cunning of criminals can down their guard. Every move needs. The more you focus on getting one right, the easier it's to be glad. That's what Miko. She's used the Almighty fate. The Lady Gucci, staring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
That was very useful. I don't know how things work. I have a feeling build soon. In the meantime, Shogun, and we need everyone. Okay, now we're the bodyguard. Alright, under my command, the Tenryo Commission. High alert. If anything goes wrong, report back to me. So. Did that. Yeah. A? Is it just us having fun and A watching us, or are we supposed to be? Is it A being the bodyguard of the traveler, or the traveler being the bodyguard of A? A's presence definitely stir, but it didn't take long for the festive atmosphere. Maybe a day will come when Aku won't be so out of.
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
You're bodyguarding each other.
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
That was overboard.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
Oh?
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
Vander is giving me a pleading look to try his cooking skills. It almost seems like they on the job. Hey, he's working.
Working? Ah, I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Wanna bet the 3 are for A?
Yes.
Oh.
I wanted to thank you for accompanying me.
Would have been
Without
funny.
you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now.
You're like, oh no, they're So for me.
I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
Festivals or an ink.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumekui Baku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Really? Yes, let's go!
That's the scene.
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all, so I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
And I'm not going either. It's everyone or no one.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
I mean, the Shogun can handle herself, but...
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute. All right, now we can talk freely.
There's Hazel in the back. Doesn't need to see me. Give it.
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
Well, yeah, trouble.
Exactly. You noticed too.
Hey, maybe. Was it the reflection of been through? Shake her.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem. Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
So even the Archons are trained.
Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
Okay, yo, can you calm down on the callouts, please?
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
As a psychologist,
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, You can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
You eat mine, Paimon.
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming?
I'll explain later.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
Paimon being willing to go without us.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Grew up. Something tells me you.
What makes you say that?
You want everyone. Don't want people.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs?
You could learn a thing or two from Moika. And Muolani.
I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
In Natlan, no one fights alone. In Inazuma, no one takes a bath alone. No, but for real, like, she could take some inspiration, some lessons from Moika and the people of the spring. Like, Moika is... she's just waiting for an invitation to go to the springs. Aren't you under pressure?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me.
You didn't have to worry about anyone. You agreed to... then...
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that. I have a pair of special... and get in after.
What clever verbal tricks, Traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
I said... gunning thoughts. It's an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
Come on, let's go.
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Alright. You're in nighttime. No. I think that scene...
Scenery is wonderful.
The bath house.
Surely enough to convince...
Well, shall we head out?
Yep.
All right. No reason to delay.
She wanted to go. Wanted to go. To be honest, I would do this. I understand. Not because I'm the almighty shogun, but because I don't.
Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
Go first.
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago. When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And, naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries. The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
Back then, does it have anything?
What makes you say that?
Okay. Look on you.
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumekui Baku could do nothing to wake them.
Oh, it doesn't seem bad enough. It's literally what happens in Natlan.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
I don't know. That had occurred. That happened to someone back then.
Yes.
What happened?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down. No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again. Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh.
Oh, it's you.
Before you say anything,
Aww.
this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
Am I gonna be kidnapped? Or can I get...
Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
Just a nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
I'm sad that they translated every single Japanese thing in... We don't have that in English.
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now.
What happened? Fainted?
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight, and it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
The VA is doing her best here.
A
Rent was
doppelganger
due.
in Inazuma City. But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't worry about
Now
that.
that we have an understanding of the situation,
Yeah.
why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
The VA was like, I need to compensate for all the VAs that are on strike.
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
Haruto.
Tenryo
He's
Commission
the
official?
cousin
What's
of
wrong?
Naruto.
Another victim at the festival. Kappa is trapped in a nightmare.
Oh, poor Papa.
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Alright. Still kidnapped? No. Okay, I'm gonna take this as my sign now because my daughter is gone. School. She's gonna want the attention. Gonna be making a lot of noise. So since the event in 2 days, I will continue it off stream in the Discord. I was streaming it in the Discord. I think you all can join me. Have a hang out with me. This event. This shows the way. Dark Heart.
There are leaves
You
around,
should-
and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Okay, was an issue. Alright. So I will see you next time on day 4. The continuation of the replay through of Love and Deep Space, and next Friday for either some more Genshin or Karel. And I'm going to post a video in an hour, so you can check my post on Tuesdays and Fridays. And you can also join the Discord if you. I do stream
Wherever
all the
in this
time.
world I
Like
roam, I carry
every day I
memories of
stream
my
there.
home.
So if you want to hang
This
out
place.
and continue
It is the last link
or
I
anything,
have to the land of my birth.
we have fun there. So thank you again for your company and your subs and gifted. I will see you next time and stay for the raid. Bye.